Hello, everyone. Phoenix Tremaine here, and I would like to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. I'm filming this on Sunday, so it is Mother's Day, and so I want to take a few seconds to thank you and say Happy Mother's Day, and I hope you have a great day today. And today, I'm going to be doing my commentary on General Hospital. I didn't get a chance to do it last week. Another reason there's a great idea to become a member is that, we do the spoilers, we do the commentary, we do everything. So, I want more members. So I would love to have you as a member. I'd really appreciate it. And hit that like button and subscribe. That's free to do. It helps out the channel, it helps out me. So I really would appreciate it if you took the time to do that as well. Now, my spoilers from my commentary from last week was just so long. I basically went through every scene of each day, and it was a lot. So this time I tried to condense it, and instead of having what happens throughout the entire episode, I decided to just sort of like condense it to like, this is what happened to Alexis, this is what happened to Blaze, et cetera, so forth and so on. I think it's the best way to do it. So let me know what you think. On Monday, Alexis is worried that Christina is thinking of the baby as hers when she accidentally says, my baby. Diane warns Alexis to stay out of it because no matter what daughter she sides with, the other one will be hurt. So this was something that it, I have been dreading. If you've been listening to me for a while, I have been dreading the surrogacy storyline, mostly because it's so predictable. There's nothing that's happened in the storyline that I haven't expected. We know they warned us that legally TJ and Molly are not covered, that if Christina wants to claim the baby, she can. They use her egg instead of a donor egg. And that means biologically the baby is also Christina's. So what do you think is going to happen when Christina actually has the baby? And she's already connected to it before she gives birth. So afterwards, she's going to want her baby. You know, it would be shocking to me if Christina was like, here, you can have the baby, I'll be the aunt, we're good, let's move on. That's not how these storylines work. Blaze continues to want to do what she wants to do and not protect her privacy. In my opinion, the character should just come out like many other artists have, but we will see how it plays out. Um, it's almost annoying to watch Blaze go back and forth. Like she has a conversation with Christina where, you know, she wants to be low key and she doesn't want people to know that, she's a lesbian. And then she'll argue with her mother when her mother is trying to keep the secret because one, she doesn't know how it was going to affect Blaze's career. Some artists, it doesn't affect them at all. And other artists, it's the end of their career. So the pendulum could swing either way. Bennett gets a name. They named him Calvin. And I feel like he actually has chemistry with Anna. I don't know if they're going to go there, but I can see Bennett, Calvin, and Anna together. They sort of dropped the ball with Anna and Andre, but they may pick it up with Anna and Calvin. Dante wants to leave the police force, and then there's a twist reveal that Sam wanted him to quit, and then we get yet another twist where Anna convinces him to stay. Now, I'm wondering if this is a setup for Sam and Dante eventually breaking up over him being a police officer. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but there is a chance, based on what happened this week, that Sam and Jason can get back together. I know this is me saying it as Phoenix Tremaine is saying that after all these years of the animosity and tension between the two actors, they actually looked okay this week. And then with Eden McCoy saying that the new writers wanted to put their own stamps on the couples, and so they would be breaking up couples like they broke up Joss and Dex. And it's possible that Dante and Sam may break up for a Jason triangle. Um, Sonny and Natalia get closer, and he totally disrespects Ava, which made me pissed, treating her like the help. Harley eavesdrops on Jason and Kate as he tries to tie Sonny with Pikeman and Brennan. Now, this was so stupid. This was incredibly stupid. Jason reveals later in another episode that he knew that Carly was probably eavesdropping. So why wouldn't Jason just tell Kate, look, hold on just a second, make sure that Carly was gone and lock the door? Why would he say that he knew she was listening and still have that conversation? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Um, Tuesday, Nina tells Valentine about her and Drew's quid pro quo. Um, he didn't say it, but it really did seem like Valentine may have picked up that something may be going on between Nina and Drew. Sonny continues to try to help the city while Laura told him no. He's now trying to go around Laura and get Jordan to approve, him doing something for the city. Once again, let me stop. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Laura's the mayor, Jordan's the deputy mayor. If Jordan says yes, Laura can still veto whatever Jordan said because she's the mayor. Jordan is a subordinate. Drew tells Willow how great and beautiful she is. And this once again reinforces my idea that there's going to be a possible mother daughter triangle. I suspect this is going to happen because we keep seeing Drew and Willow together, whether she's asking him about swimming lessons for a daughter, advice on that. And the members, I didn't even realize it, but the members pointed out that they were holding hands. And it was just like nobody knows Drew's sleeping with, except for Maxie, Nina. So if Drew and Nina continue their undercover under the covers, and something happens between him and Willow, I think the perfect situation would be Nina finally accepting that she's in the Drew and then walk in on him and Willow doing it. That would be great drama. It'd be a little bit of revenge and it would be real messy because I do not want Willow with Michael. So her cheating on him is fine with me. Sasha's already moved into the house, and I prefer Sasha and Michael. And I don't care about Cody. But good news, uh, John John J. York, who plays Mac, is back to filming, so we can finally do the Cody is Mac's son storyline, so that we can just let Cody go. I'm so tired of Cody. But yeah, congratulations. Glad he's back. Um, Drew also convinces Willow to do an article with Crimson, which makes Nina happy. And I feel like he's going to be doing mother and daughter, not literally doing them, but doing something to make Willow happy, then doing something to make Nina happy, and back and forth. Calvin gets the recruits to help Anna move, and Laura bonds with Heather. Once again, we know Heather's going to get out, and we now know that Laura's going to help her. And as I'll get into a little bit later, when she talks to Jordan on Thursday, I think Laura is going to get Alexis to be Heather's lawyer and get her out of jail. I think that's what this is leading to. But my big question is, okay, if Heather's out of jail and she's sane, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point of Heather being in the cast if she's not going to be a crazy villain, or at least a little crazy? because that's how I like my Heather. A little crazy. Wednesday, Sam and Dante kiss and make up as she accepts his decision. Laura tries to get Kevin's advice on Heather. Finn needs a meeting after Chase wants him to tell his dad he doesn't want him at the rehearsal dinner. And I really like Michael Easton, the way he's been handling these scenes where he sort of like was strong in front of Chase. And as soon as Chase was gone, he kind of fell apart and, looked like he was on the edge of going over the edge. And if Gregory does expire, I think you can't say certain words on YouTube. If he does expire, is this going to be something that leads him to going off the wagon? I also noticed he's going through a lot of this without Elizabeth. So now that the writers changed, I haven't really seen a lot of Finn and Elizabeth. I've seen a lot of Finn and Alexis. I've seen a lot of Finn and Gregory, a lot of Finn and Chase, and a little bit of Finn and Elizabeth. So with the reveal that they're breaking couples up and making their own couples on the show, the new head writers, it would make sense that Finn and Elizabeth would break up because they're not exactly the couple that people are rooting for. At least a lot of people aren't rooting for online. Brooklyn is surprised Lois knows Jagger. And I was happy to see that Jagger and or Kate and Lois actually have chemistry. Because if they keep Lois on the show, I would prefer Lois and John Cates versus Lois and Sunny. Carly goes to Brennan and asks if she's really nice to him, he'll just tell her everything that she wants to know. But he instead gets information from her that me put the picture up. Oh, stupid Carly. And instead, she tells him what he wants to know. And last week, him and Valentine were trying to figure out which agency was coming after them. And not only did she reveal it was the FBI, but she also revealed what agent was on the case. John Jagger Cates is the one that's coming after them. So this scene made no sense to me. It advanced the storyline with Pikeman, but what was Carly thinking? You know, he had zip ties. He was probably going to, take her. And he clearly had plans for Carly because he kept coming to the diner. So what was she thinking? And not just what was Carly thinking, but what were the writers thinking? This scene makes absolutely, positively no sense whatsoever. And no matter how bold or brazen Carly is, why would she think for even a moment that he would implicate himself in a large criminal empire just because she asked? That was stupid. Thursday, Gregory surprises Chase and Finn by saying he doesn't think he should go to the rehearsal on Coney Island. And I was like, are we missing a scene? I really felt like maybe he heard them arguing about who should tell him. And then he decided to be the bigger man and just say he didn't want to go. But I don't know if I blinked and missed that scene, but I don't think they went there. I think he just set it of his own accord. And then the argument with Finn leads to Gregory saying he's abandoned him on his wedding day with Jackie. He didn't go as far as to say because you were screwing her. But, once again, sending Finn to the edge, he needs a meeting. And once again, Finn doesn't go to see Elizabeth, the woman he supposedly loved, to lean on. He goes to Alexis with his worries, and she agrees to stay with Gregory. Now, her and Gregory are friends, so it makes sense that she would be the one to stay with him. But the fact that he's going through all of this without Elizabeth says a lot. Jordan lets Laura know that helping Heather will end her career. And it really doesn't make sense that if Laura and Heather were like best friends, I could understand that, but they knew each other And then over the years, they grew apart because Heather was crazy and killing people and doing stuff. So yeah, Heather's been doing stuff for a long time. And yeah, she's grandmother to baby Ace, but bring her some more pictures. Ava is angered when Sonny tells her he can't go to the wedding because she got rid of Connie. Now, at first, I was like on Ava's side until Sonny reminded her that she got rid of Connie. And then I was like, oh, yeah, Connie Falconeri. Hmm. Ava going to the wedding would have made absolutely no sense, and Sonny was right. Blaze continued to act like going to the wedding as Christina date wouldn't be a big deal, as if everyone wouldn't have cameras, there wouldn't be pictures everywhere, and social media didn't exist. Sam confronts Jason and discovers he's been working for the FBI. And I said something inappropriate on the members live. Made them laugh, but I can't say that. But this was the scene between Sam and Jason where she started off confrontational, but by the end, when she found out he was working for the FBI against his will and he never wanted to leave, she uh, she became nice and understanding. And the next episode begins with her telling Dante that they have to help Jason. So this is why I said, while I know there's been friction and tension in the past, maybe they put that behind them. So we'll see if we get a Jason Sam reunion or if this is just part of the storytelling of strengthening Sam and Dante. Sonny asked Natalia to go to the wedding with him, which is something we all knew was going to happen. Ava talks to the pharmacist, tells Sonny, um, well, let me stop. Ava talks to the pharmacist. That was my only note because I didn't feel like nothing happened. Yeah, he looked real suspicious and is against HIPAA laws. He should never talk to her about anything anyway. Sonny doesn't have a wife. So even saying she's Sonny's wife, if Nina was still Sonny's wife and she was saying like she was Nina, that would have made the scene make more sense. But yeah, Sonny's divorced. And the pharmacist just talking to her. I didn't feel like she got any relevant information. It's not like he um, immediately called Valentine and she was eavesdropping. And then she found out that way. But what was the point of all of that? She goes back to the apartment or condo, whatever son he has, and saying she's changed her mind about moving out, and then finds out that he's taking Natalia to the wedding. So everything Ava's been doing is suddenly becoming for nothing because Sonny is gravitating towards Natalia and not her. Dex and Joss are flirting as if they weren't just in a relationship. The reasons for her not wanting to be with Dex no longer make sense since he's becoming a cop and he's trying to be the man that she wanted him to be. And it's only stupid writing that's keeping them apart. And the fact that next week she meets Geo. So, and that it may be a Geo Dex triangle. And finally, Kate's demands to know why Carly went to see Brennan. And Jason tells Anna he can't confront Carly about it because it'll just make her want to help him more. And so Anna agrees to confront Carly about her visit to Pentonville to talk to Brennan. And that was the week. And it was a good-ish week. It wasn't one of the best weeks General Hospital has had, but a lot of great things happened that I really enjoyed. I think Young and Restless had the best week for me this week. But General Hospital, to me, they're in the neck and neck. One week I'm like all in on Young and Restless, and then the next week I'm all in on General Hospital. But I'm more into General Hospital than Young and Restless. So, and I said in my previous video, for me, Young and Restless was number one this week. General Hospital was number two, and Bold and Beautiful and Days of Our Lives were at the bottom as a tie. And Bold and Beautiful had a good episode on Friday, and Days of Our Lives had a good episode on Thursday with Maggie finding out about Constantine And on Friday, Born Beautiful, Sheila teasing Lee, revealing that she's still alive. So they had some good moments, but overall, General Russell's and General Hospital um, have been doing the best for May sweeps. But let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.